Top 10 Pirates Who Can Challenge Pirate King Gold. Roger. Gold. Roger was the king of the pirates, and the man considered the greatest pirate in the One Piece world. Roger was the first man in 800 years to complete the circumnavigation of the globe and reach the final island, known as Laugh Tale. By becoming the king of the pirates, he was essentially immortalized. Not only did Roger have a tremendous pedigree, but he also possessed incredible strength that stemmed from his haki. Only a handful of other One Piece characters can compare to his power, and even fewer could prove a match for him in battle. Those below, however, might just be strong enough to stand a chance. Number 12 Crocodile. Crocodile is one of the former warlords of the sea and a pirate with very cunning guile. Although the Crocodile fans saw in Arabasta was quite weak, he has grown tremendously since then. Currently, he has a bounty of 1.965 billion berries on his head and has successfully made a name for himself in the New World. Number 11 Douglas Bullet, the man known as the Demon Heir. Douglas Bullet is a former member of the Roger Pirates and the primary antagonist for One Piece Stampede. Bullet has not appeared canonically in the story, however, Oda has actually written a proper backstory for this character, with number 12. Zorro. Zorro is the swordsman of the Straw Hat Pirates and a very skilled fighter as well. He is a user of all three types of haki and can even tap into the advanced form of Conqueror's haki. Zorro recently managed to defeat King, which was a difficult feat for him to achieve. Number 9 Rayleigh, the Pirate King's right hand, also known as the Dark King. Rayleigh is the former right-hand man of the Roger Pirates. Having sailed all the way to Laugh Tale, Rayleigh holds legendary status throughout the world. Number 8 Monkey D. Luffy. Luffy is officially one of the Yonko of the sea currently, and he is a pirate worth 3 billion berries as well. Luffy is just as strong as any other emperor, if not stronger, and certainly a pirate worthy of rivaling even Roger. Number 6 Shanks, one of the strongest pirates alive. Shanks was once a member of the Roger Pirates. After Roger's execution in Logue Town, he set out to sea and formed the Red Hair Pirates. 6 years ago, he finally became a Yonko of the sea and became one of the strongest pirates in the entire world. Shanks currently has an impressive bounty of 4,081,900,000 berries on his head. Number 4. Big Mom, the strongest woman in the world. Charlotte Lin, also known as Big Mom, is one of the strongest people in the world of One Piece. She is one of the Yonko, just like Shanks, and has a bounty of 4,388,000,000 berries. Lin possesses the power of the Sora no Mi, which lets her manipulate souls, and has all three haki types as well. Number 3 Kaido, the strongest creature in One Piece. Kaido was once a member of the Rocks Pirates, just like Big Mom, and served as an apprentice under Xebec. After the crew split apart, Kaido created the Beasts Pirates and rose to the status of a Yonko over the years. With the power of the Uo no Mi model, Tsurаю, he has attained incredible strength that very few people in the One Piece world can stand up to. He also has access to all the haki types, and most. Number 2 Rox D. Xebec, Roger's greatest enemy. Rox D. Xebec was the captain of the Rocks Pirates and a legend of a bygone era. Around 40 years ago, he ruled the seas of the One Piece world all alone. Rox was incredibly powerful and his crew included the young Big Mom, Kaido, and even Whitebeard. His strength was such that Roger had to team up with Garp to defeat him, which says a lot about his power. According to Sengoku, he was the biggest enemy that Roger had faced in his life, proving he could take on the feared pirate. Number 1 Whitebeard, the world's strongest man, captain of the Whitebeard Pirates. Whitebeard was one of the strongest pirates of Roger's time. With the power of the Gura no Mi and an incredibly strong haki, Whitebeard was known as the strongest man alive. The only person strong enough to equal him in combat was Gold. Roger. When the two fought on an island in the Grand Line, the confrontation lasted for 3 days and nights and ended in a tie. Though Roger was suffering from a serious illness that probably held him back a bit,